Hi everyone, I'm Monique and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm creating a new scrapbook layout using a selection of Shimelle's beautiful collections from American Crafts. I've got a bit of Field Trip, Never Grow Up, Glitter Girl, Sparkle City, Head in the Clouds and Box of Crayons, and I am merging them together to create one cohesive layout. So first of all, I've taken this beautiful pink cloud paper from Never Grow Up and I've used a lovely cut file from Peartree Cutfiles to make these clusters of clouds, which I am now just inking with some picked raspberry distressed ink. I've also picked a sheet of patterned paper from one of her collections that I'm going to use in the background. When I started layering these clouds, they all just started to blend into each other. So adding the inked edge is really going to help them stand out and be their own individual clouds. I'm just staggering each cloud slightly as I layer them on top of each other so that they're a little bit offset and give a nice natural feel. Now I've got this beautiful sheet of spotty patterned paper from the Glitter Girl collection, and I've just cut a strip slightly narrower than the width of the patterned paper, and I'm inking the edges and placing that along the bottom to give a foundation strip, which will then be below my clouds.
Lost again, going back around, dreaming of a time when I get...
I'm liking my photo slightly offset to the right, and it allows a little bit of space to the left for my title as well. So now I've got this lovely sheet of floral patterned paper, and I'm just going to be cutting out all those florals so that I can use them as individual floral embellishments and I can build my own cluster of flowers. Now I feel like my page is missing something, so I've taken this sheet of Field Trip patterned paper. I love this teal and I feel that the page just needs a stronger color just to ground it. So I had an offcut piece which was torn at a diagonal, so I've just gone along with that but made it a little bit smaller and stuck it across the center of my page. Now I'm going to be starting to stick my clouds down. Now I really want them to have a little bit of dimension, so I've used my tape runner along the bottom of the cloud, and I'm using some craft foam to just raise the tops of the clouds up, and there I've got my square ruler just making sure that those clouds are nice and straight.
Lost in the shadows of a million stars, shouldn't they enlighten my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are?
Now it's time to build those floral clusters. So I'm just taking those individually cut flowers and placing them on either side of the photos at the bottom and just building up a cluster of flowers. Now I definitely feel like I need a little bit of something just to add a pop to those clusters. So I'm cutting out the little yellow flowers from the sheet of floral paper from the Field Trip collection. And that pop of yellow is just what I'm looking for. Now I've got this cut apart sheet from the Sparkle City collection, and I'm just going to be using two of the tags. One says perfect, one says magical, and that's going to form part of my title. I'm also going to be having a look through some little cut apart pieces that I've got from the Box of Crayons collection. So I'm looking to see which colors tie in with the overall feel of my page and which sentiments work as well. So I've picked out three that I like, and that pinky red color that is in two of them is a new color for this page, but I think I can make it work. Now I'm just backing my photos on another sheet of pattern paper from one of Shimelle's collections. It's a lovely soft yellow and is just perfect for tying in with those three yellow florals that I cut out from the Field Trip pattern paper. Now just time to add some craft foam to the back of it just to raise those photos up so they stand out from the rest of the page. Now you're going to see me doing lots of inking as I ink all these little pieces to put back around those photos. So I'm going to be rebuilding my page now with inked edges and starting to stick everything down.
Send a prayer if I'm out of luck, send a little love and I'll make it back. Send me a letter and a bottle of wine, telling me I will be fine. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart.
And now I'm going to be using about 1 million foam squares so that I can prop those lovely florals up. I really want them to be encompassing the photos rather than peeking out from underneath them. I'm going for a bit of a whimsical feel, so I really want to be able to see those florals. And now, just to complete that title, I wanted to say perfect magical moments. So I've got some little white foam alphas, which were perfect for finishing this off. Now, over the next short while of this video, you're going to see me building up the embellishments around the photos. So I'm going to be taking different little pieces from the various collections, making some tabs, inking the edges, and just having a play to see where everything works best.
Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Halfway hard, halfway hard. Sing to me if I lose my voice. Set a better route if I lose my course. Count on my company and I will come. Save me when I am falling. Save me when I am falling. Save my love when I fall. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Halfway hard. Send a little love, I'll make it back.
Now, as this is a Shimelle inspired layout, I definitely need to include a camera on this page. So I first of all took a little camera from the box of crayons sticker sheet, but the colors weren't quite right. So this is from Shimelle's sticker book, and I've just stuck it onto a piece of white cardstock, and now I'm sticking it down, and that color tones in it beautifully. I'm loving the pops of yellow on the page, but I do just want to tone down that strip that I've got at the bottom there. So I'm just making a little tab using this paler blue and sticking it there underneath the camera. But I do decide that it's a little bit small, so I go in and make a slightly bigger piece.
Lost again, going back around. Dreaming of a time when I get things right.
I'm loving how this is all coming together. I've just added a few little text phrases, and now I just want to put a slight hint of a darker tone, a bit of a navy. So I'm using some washi tape at the top and bottom of those photos, and now I'm doing a doodled border around the edge. I give it a double doodled border, and I'm sure to make that second doodle a little bit wibbly so that it's got a lovely authentic doodle feel. Now I've got these cute chipboard stickers from the Head in the Clouds collection, and I've not been very successful in taking them off the sheet, so I do need to use some adhesive at some point to stick those down. But I'm just making a triangle around my photos with them, and I'm coming in with these sparkly enamel hearts as well. Now I've got some Nuvo Glimmer paste, and I'm just going to be adding a touch of sparkle to the tips of those clouds, giving them a bit of a shimmery lining, and then I'm also going to be adding some to some of the florals as well.
Lost in the shadows of a million stars. Shouldn't they enlighten my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are?
And it's sequin time, so I'm going to be having a little play using some translucent pale pink and yellow sequins and just dotting those around those 3 floral clusters on either side of the photos and above, and just kind of radiating out from those flowers just to give a really subtle, natural feel.
Send a prayer if I'm out of luck. Send a little love and I'll make it back. Send
love watching Shimelle create, both on her Facebook and YouTube lives, as well as her classes, and I've learned so much from her since I started scrapbooking. One of many things that Shimelle does really well is adding more to a layout, and this is something I really enjoy as well. So this page would not be complete without just a little bit more, and I think these little pigeons from the Sparkle City ephemera pack are just the perfect more addition. How perfectly do those fit with those little floral clusters? Now, I love the little pops of pinky red from those 2 word pieces from the Box of Crayons collection. So I'm just going in with some pinky red sequins and layering them on top of the similar color in those floral clusters, just to bring out that pinky red color. Now I've got a little bit of white acrylic paint, and I'm just diluting it a bit so that I can do some white splatters around those 3 clusters around my photos. And with those final splatters of paint, this layout is complete. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching me mix and match these 6 lovely collections by Shimelle. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd be so grateful if you subscribe to my channel. You can also find me on Instagram at handmadehappy by Monique. I really hope something you've seen today has inspired you to create something beautiful. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye!